Welcome to another video from Dr. Lock. So what we have here is a Whitco plug for a patio bolt, or used on windows or multi-bolts. Basically it's a C4 key cut down to three keys, three levers, and you've got two of them opposing on either side. The reason we've come back to this one is because they're using a patio bolt, which is just this type of bolt right here, and they're using it on a shop front door. So they're really giving it a workout, and I can tell by the scoring on the actual plug here that it's really getting a workout. So what the problem was is this whole part came out. So obviously they've been able to push in this retainer just a little bit, and the tip of the key actually, when it's pushed in enough, can scoop up that retainer just like that, meaning that the whole plug will come out in the customer's hand. So it's not a really good design, not very impressive. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to take this last retaining disc out and file off that little bottom lunk which lines up with the key, and that should make it a lot harder for the retainer to actually play up. But it's just one of those things, it's the design of it. Get this out. And unfortunately it's cost me a callback because it did that. So it's time to fix it up once and for all so it doesn't play up again. So I'm just going to use a flat blade here just to give it a tap. That will get it out, and then we can look at the disc, the retaining disc in question. So this is the retaining disc in question. So when this disc is pressed in, the key can pull out the whole plug, and it's got just a little tiny notch right there. So I'm going to file that off. Then I'm going to check the spring is super strong so that it pushes out, and then after that it should be good to go. So we just need to nip that off. There we go. Let's do it with this because this is nice and easy. Okay, there is no way now that the key can actually push that. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just check that spring's in, and I can see it's in there and it's working well. So I can just pop it back in, give these a little bit of a tap, and check that this one here is now springing out. So I'm quite happy with what it's doing there. Alright, now I put the key in, and now the back of this key, no way it can pull this retainer because it's got nothing possibly it can sort of pull onto. Even with this key here, you can put it in, you can put it on a bit of an angle sometimes and it doesn't line up properly, but there's no way it's going to touch that last retainer. So that is what we're going to do for a fix today. I might give it a slight file here just to clean up some of those burrs as well, and maybe spray it with a little bit of lubricant just to keep it good. But yeah, common problem for these type of locks. They are good because you can match it to the house with the same key, but in this scenario where they're using a domestic patio bolt on a commercial shop front door, it gets a hard workout, and unfortunately they've just jammed that key in too far and they've picked up that retainer and pulled the whole barrel out. So unfortunate, but I've got to come back to it to fix it. But at least now it shouldn't play up again because there's no way they can pull that retainer. So okay, thank you.